Hi, this is Greg McIntyre with McIntyre Elder Law, and we're going to talk today about planning for incapacity. I'm actually in our Hendersonville office, and we have attorneys working back here. We got construction going on over here. We've got our teams all working right now, and we are all working hard to help our clients protect their hard-earned money and property. And part of that is really planning for some type of life situation and crisis where we're unsure of what's going to happen. There was a hurricane in the mountains here a month ago. It was a totally unforeseen, once in a thousand year event. It's hard to plan for those types of things. Planning for a life situation where you have a healthcare scare, have a situation where you're not able to handle your own finances, where maybe all your retirement and your house, for example, is in jeopardy of having to be sold to pay for care. That is certainly a crisis situation, but 70% of people over the age of 65 are going to need some type of long-term care. So should we plan for that? Could incompetency or incapacity be a part of that? Yes. And sometimes it is, especially, as anything progresses, any kind of physical or mental ailment progresses, we become more and more incapacitated or incapable of handling our own financial, legal, or healthcare affairs. Or really, if we've waited until it's too late, we haven't really gotten in ahead of time and planned to protect our assets and to protect ourselves. There's so many basic, fundamental, I call them foundational ways to get in and protect yourself. Let's start with powers of attorney. Having properly drafted, and these are complicated documents. There's so many things that have to be specifically written in the power of attorney, or else your agent doesn't have the ability to act for you. But to be able to appoint the right agent to act for you, to be able to have the peace of mind that you know that your spouse is going to be able to handle any kind of legal work, any application for benefits, putting in place tools, legal tools to protect the house, for example, like a ladybird deed that's allowable under long-term care benefits rules. Why you wouldn't pursue or question about that, I have no idea. It's such a great thing that's allowed in the state of North Carolina under the long-term care benefits rules to protect your home, even if it's during that look-back period for the benefit. So, there's so many ways to protect yourself against a situation where you become incapacitated, okay? That could be because of, one of the illnesses that is really on the rise that we hear about. Who knows exactly the cause, but, its relation to diabetes, which is really on the rise, Alzheimer's, dementia, those things, just things that really affect our cognitive ability. You just see that, especially in my position, more and more. And while you are good to be able to put in place a general durable power of attorney to appoint the person that's right for you to handle your legal decisions, your financial decisions, that's crucial. To be able to appoint in a healthcare power of attorney, the right person to get in and make healthcare decisions for me, not just life and death decisions, but day-to-day decisions regarding my healthcare, with my doctor, with the hospital, with medications, with procedures I might need. And to not leave it to, say, my 6 children to have to argue over it and have a hard time reaching a decision. I want to be selfish there and appoint the one person that can step in and make decisions like I would for my health care when I'm in a situation where I can't. If you don't have those two things in place, the general durable power of attorney and the healthcare power of attorney, many times people and families find themselves in situations where they have to come see attorneys like me to pursue guardianships over that person, which is a legal proceeding, right? That legal proceeding would force the family to go to court, to spend maybe months. If it's contested, if two of my 6 children are that maybe they divide into factions or fighting over who should be the guardian over dad's assets or make dad's health care decisions, then we're in court fighting over that. And many times the court won't let any of them participate and will appoint a third-party attorney, for example, to make the health care decisions and to make the financial decisions. And that's not what I want, and that's probably not what you want. So it's so easy for you to, just in those basic foundational documents, appoint the right person. And then I like going maybe 1 down on the bench or 2 down on the bench. So a successor to come in if that person can't play that primary role. Other planning tools that I touched on earlier, ladybird deeds on the house, having the peace of mind that you have that protected, you still have control of the house, and you can pass it on to your loved ones if you pass away. A husband and wife can both have a ladybird deed on the same house, right? Sign the same deed. And when the last one of them passes, then it goes to the kids, for example. Utilizing trust, it might, based on the total asset makeup, be the best idea to use a trust to hold the house, to hold any other real estate, to hold retirement assets. And then perhaps free ourselves up for long-term care benefits and have a successor trustee appointed that if we do become incompetent or incapacitated, they can step in that position to make those decisions and the right decisions, maintain that property for me, maintain that flow of income to me off any investments so that I can have a good lifestyle and still live in good comfort, maybe pay in-home caregivers to care for me if I were to become incompetent or incapacitated. There are so many planning tools that we could look at in our toolbox to use. I try to make it as simple and straightforward as possible when I meet with a client. Our attorneys do when they meet with our clients. So to take advantage of, let's say, a free consult, I'd offer a free consult to sit down and talk about how you can plan for those types of crises and really minimize taxation, maximize control, and pass your assets as you want and still stay in control of your assets, avoid guardianships for your family. You can take advantage of that free consultation that I'm offering today by calling 1-888-999-6600, or you can schedule directly on my calendar by going to mcelderlaw.com/scheduling, okay? Thank you so much. Really enjoy meeting with some clients, and I'm getting ready to go do that right now. So you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next week on the Elder Law Update.